just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
They send him right out of the slot. First play from the 25, and they'll throw. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Turbo 1, hard. Turbo 1, hard. Ready.
Once again, it's Achan. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
All right, come on.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Tua. That's complete, and it is Beckham. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points. This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run with Achan. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. Here's Achan. Powering forward. He's in. Devon Achan. Touchdown, Miami. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He'll start at the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one complete to A.T. Perry. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up 1st downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. And when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And you see the rookie tight end, Brock Bowers, pick up the 1st down. Mike, of all the tight ends that I've watched in college over the last, call it, 10 years or so, I'm not sure if I've seen a more dynamic, ready for the NFL tight end than Brock Bowers. I mean, 2-time Mackey Award winner, 700-plus yards each of the last 3 seasons. He can get downfield. He can make tough catches. He can run with the ball after the catch. I mean, there's not a lot this guy can't do, and I think he's got a shot to be that next big-time young breakout rookie tight end.
A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Kadarius Toney, the intended target for that one. 3rd down coming up.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year, and on this one, just a little bit off.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Tua. A throw over the middle. It's Odell. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield.
This one batted in the air and intercepted. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
You see, Mike, anytime the quarterback is hit right as he's about to release the ball, there's just no telling where this ball is going to end up. In this case, it leads to the easy interception, but you have to give credit and give the assist. That pass rush is what created that turnover.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Second down and 8. They'll look to throw. He'll complete it to Adams. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. That is caught to the goal line and in. A.T. Perry. Touchdown, Raiders. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. It's a first carry for the veteran, Raheem Mostert. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Look him up on a second down and 8. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Miami. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10.
Ready.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Divine Diablo there to make the play. Side by Waddle. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
And he is out of bounds It's all the way down at the 30-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down. Here's two. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. To throw is Tua. That's caught by Smith on the right side. A gain there of 11. First down, Miami.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And he's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Open man is Kadarius Toney, the former Giant. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He'll get about 2. The veteran Calais Campbell in there for the stop. Now they'll set up to throw. Now he takes off. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered.
And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Tua going to give it to Achane. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A run out of the gun with Achane. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Third and a yard. Here's Tagovailoa. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point. And this one is blocked. We are through 1. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Throwing now from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. If there was nothing there, good job to the defense shutting that one down.
Now Mitchell. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Berrios on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Tua now on first down. Catch made there by Waddle. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To the air again, Tagovailoa. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Tua. This is intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now, faking the give. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That is not going to do. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they'll remain out front by 1.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
44, ready.
Back to throw is Tua. That is caught right side by Beckham. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Robert Spillane.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Ready, two stinger. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. Here's Mostert. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Here now, second down and goal.
Ready.
One more time with Mostert. He slams it in there, and he is in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins will open up a 6-point lead. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Marcus May in on the stop. Back to throw. A throw on the move is caught. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
This quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. A.T. Perry. Touchdown, Raiders. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders have taken the lead by a point here in the third. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback, but per the new rules, since the ball hit in the landing area, the drive does start at the 20-yard line.
Go ahead. Ready.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Ready.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and...
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's complete. And it is Beckham. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 66 yards. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. And that is punt in the end zone. He's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Going to return this from the 10. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On first down, it's Mitchell. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
His throw left side is complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground.
The Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. On the give, it's Mitchell. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion works. And the lead is up to 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Berrios on the return. Whoa. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Go ahead.
They'll run here. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Tunga Bailoa. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Ready. Go ahead.
On first down, Tagovailoa. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Here's Tagovailoa. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Christian Wilkins, the former Dolphin, in there to bring him down. Big play coming up. This is third down. Now it's Tua. This is caught at the 2. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's second and 2. He'll look to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Tony, the man in motion. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Get set.
Off play action, it's Tua. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Miami. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now return coming from the 7. And they'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards. Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. Now he'll run. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So the deficit cut from 11 down to a field goal. Now they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
44. Ready. Set.
Now, H.A. He'll dodge one would-be tackler. He'll wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
All right, come on.
Once again, it's H.A. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there. And now it's 4th down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's not going to get there. Coming up a couple of yards short. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. And the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
15-yard pickup there. Good for a Raider first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Back to the air one more time. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
The throw on the run is complete.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. Mitchell. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here is 1st and goal. Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here is 1st and 10.
Ready. Hey, turbo one. Set.
From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And the Raiders are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball